Beautiful souls, hello. Those are actually the very first words I've spoken today. And it's 1:37 p.m. But anyway, I wanted to come on here. I just felt the call as I hold my heart. I felt the call to come on here and discuss specifically continuity of consciousness. I saw a post from Float. It's just been on my mind heavily the last week. I've been astral projecting with lucid consciousness very successfully lately. And I start a new job tomorrow that's very demanding. So I figure this is like Sunday sermon. Let's get online and let's talk about it. So I'm referring to mostly the content of my posts that I just posted with the soul recycler stuff. And, that's a huge thing in the spiritual community. Don't go into the light. It's a trap. It's a false light matrix archon trap. I'm not going to get all fear-based about it, but what I want to really talk about is the light body and how it stores electrical impulses or data which can hinder your consciousness after death or in states of death like sleep or death or actual death, big D death. So just from experience, man, all I can talk about is my own experience. I didn't read any of this shit anywhere. It was just to preface it real quick, I had a light body activation, what I call it, or a Kundalini rising in 2017, which then turned into a full Kundalini awakening that totally blew up my blueprint in when I was 39. So first rising 33, then the big at 39. I'm now 41, and I've just been trying to just let it compress into my auric field, down into my chakras and into my light body blueprint as pain-free as I can. It hasn't been pain-free. It's because of inflammation, because of blockages in the circuitry, the plasma filaments, the fascia. Everything has been trying to take in this increase in electrical capacitance, this increase in charge, in voltage. And if there's blockages, it results in pain sensations and everything from heart palpitations to literal electrical shock in your vagus nerve. I'll be laying there in bed when I'm compressing the charge into my light body blueprint, compressing it into my chakras, trying to fill out my blueprint, and all of a sudden it'll hit a little bit of a blockage, and then like lightning will go boosh, and I'll fucking flail. I've literally, my whole body flailed an inch off the bed before or more. And my girl's like, what the hell is that? Is this guy fucking crazy? I had to explain it. Oh, I'm going through light body activation. That being said, it's all about remaining coherent, stretching out the inflammation every day. Not just your physical body, but your astral body, your etheric body, and your ego I. So when I talk about light body, it's really a multi-layered, multifaceted, onion-like, multi-dimensional, electrotonal you that's comprised of multiple layers. But ultimately, the ego I, you, the sense of I am Jason, is the one driving it, steering it like a cockpit, sitting in that seat of the soul, right? And just kind of observing, and it's like you plug in. And in actuality, you do plug into it with your astral body. And right into the nervous system, you plug into it. I learned this from just countless astral projections. I come back in my body and I get that dead leg tingle sensation I'd literally compress into the nervous system and plug into the physical body like Neo, and I would get the pins and needles crazy sensation you get when you get dead leg. There's a reason for that. You cut off the blood, this Kundalini fire, this charge is in that blood. So anyway, I'm getting off topic already. So long story short, come to find the whole fucking point is to get out of samsara, or the soul recycler, or really an unconscious state of being really after death. Because if you have lucid consciousness and gnosis or knowledge, you have sovereignty. You can go where you want to go after death. Just the same way you can go where you want to go here in 3D if you have the knowledge and the means to do so. So that being said, let's start here. The chakras and the five senses are like conductors or resistors, basically, sending and receiving data, electrical impulses. Everything is electrical impulses here. And so the five senses, they take in electrical data, and then they store it in the astral body, kind of like a cloud. It is a cloud. It's an auric cloud. made of astral matter or energy, and it's constantly in morphic and movement with every single passion, desire, curiosity that you have. It's more, I think, from a feeling aspect, but it's all electrical data comes in, and if you don't absolve it, meaning you don't notice it and then feel into it with love or gratitude and kind of neutralize it, if it gets stuck wanting or yearning, it literally stores in this cloud as a blockage. Okay, that we do this every day. We take in all these electrical impulses with our five senses. Oh, that tastes yummy. Oh, that looks crazy. Oh, that felt weird. Oh, I have desires for these feelings. All the shit like that stores in the astral body. Then when you go to sleep at night, what happens? They come out of you. They literally have to ground out of your astral body. And unfortunately, since people are at a low consciousness level and don't have lucid consciousness when they go into the dream or astral realm, they are susceptible to chaos. And they're just absolving themselves of these electrical impulses that they took in, that's stored in their astral body. And it creates little sims, fourth dimensional simulations that just are endless, man. And it's multi-layered, multifaceted. But the etheric body stores memory. So when you die, you're going to lift out with your astral body, and it's going to be connected in your etheric body like a membrane. They're literally connected like membranes, little plasma filaments, just that look like roots or circuits, fiber optic cables, light sending a signal of data. So you lift out of the physical body, unplug, and you go into the astral first, and you just, if you haven't done the work, you're a slave to these impulses that need to ground out of you. And so people work through their karma in the astral realm. It's the underworld, man. And it has different levels. So it just depends where you need to absolve the electrical energy. It's going to depend which astral realm you go to and what you experience. Ooh, 144. So the etheric body, when you die, you expand out like this. It all just starts expanding out into the cosmos, and you are given a movie, a literal picture movie in your consciousness of your life that you lived. That's what the etheric body does, is it stores the memories. It's like a cloud storage. This is so analogous to to modern tech, because modern tech is just a copy of organic tech. So they can't go outside of creation too much as far as rules go, laws of creation and all that. So the whole point here is to absolve yourself preemptively of these chaotic electrical impulses, these desires, passions, curiosities, all this shit. And this is how you do it. And this is the path I've been on for a long time now, but especially since 39. So every night before bed, I do something called Great Love. And I'll teach this to you step by step if you do a light body session with me ever. And I literally, if a thought or a feeling comes up, I grab it with attention, bring it into my heart, and feel gratitude or love into it with the will or intention of doing so. And this literally just calms the astral body. It goes from like crashing waves and amorphic and fucking hindrances and blockages and tears and ripples and adhesions and all this shit. It literally purifies and absolves. And so then when your physical body goes to sleep, your mind doesn't, and you with sovereignty lift out of your astral body. And since you're vibing at a higher octave or frequency in your astral state through resonance, you literally phase into where you're vibing. So if it's in a purified state, no blockages, you're going to a heavenly place. Okay, but that's not all. You can leave the astral body. You have the ability to turn it into a fucking super duper light body Merkaba starship and transform it. You can manually spin it. It's literally a cockpit. It'll create an organic holographic HUD in your vision with gauges, meters, fucking, it's insane. It really is a spaceship. We're already at 10 minutes almost, fuck. But yeah, so you gotta do the work if you want to get out of it. God's not going to give it to you on a silver platter. You're not just going to be rewarded for not doing the work, just getting on your knees and being subservient to some idol. That's not going to work, dude. Even though you had devotion and you had purity and all this, you're likely to, when you die, go into a specific astral realm simulation very analogous or very much coded in by the programs that you put everything into with your consciousness and your attention, feeling, and will. Like, you'll go into your own religious simulation, basically, or what you call heaven or hell. So you really got to do the work and just go Buddha mode as much as possible. Don't spiritually bypass shit. Hold it with attention. Really give it your feelings, your powerful feelings, but ultimately absolve it through neutrality and love and unconditional love and gratitude, okay? That's how you do it. I just gave you this real big secrets to life and the universe in a fucking little stupid social media video. But I love you all so much. I'm going to make another video right after this about everything I've been going through with the mold stuff and getting my hormones back on track after getting off TRT a year and a half ago. And just everything I've been going through, you know, it's a raw vlog. All right, YouTube-Plasmor369. I love you all so much. I hope I helped somebody with this video. Stay fractal, stay up.